It's your boy Danielson here.
It's your girl, Miss Mar 91 here.
Alright, it is RAW Review of February
February 20th, 2017.
Sorry guys, I'm just stuttering right now. Okay, we're going to start the show with, we lost two good wrestlers who passed away this weekend. George the Animal Steel and Nicole Bass. She's from the Attitude area. She's a big lady. Okay, so Kevin Owens was explaining about him and Goldberg. He's not afraid of him. He's going to beat him in a smart way. So, anyway, we was wondering about what happened to him and Chris Jericho. Well, he was going to say something with Chris Jericho, but he dropped the mic. He just gave up. What happened? Why he did it? We want to know. Mm-hmm. So, again, the next one was a number one contender match for the tag team titles at Fastlane. It was Enzo and Big Cass versus Cesaro and Sheamus.
That was a good match, guys, but at the end of the day, Enzo and Big Cass won by pinfall, and they became the number one contenders for the tag team.
The next match was Brian Kendrick and
Akira Tozawa. There was no contest because Brian Kendrick just attacked Akira before the bell even rang.
Trying to show him respect.
Yeah, because he wanted to mentor Akira, but we all know that when Brian Kendrick mentors someone, it doesn't always end up well.
Yep. The next match was a 2-on-1, a handicap match. You got Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus Roman Reigns. The match, it was a pretty good match, I think it was, because it was a slaughter. Until Gallows brought the chair and brought it in, so Roman Reigns grabbed the chair and started using it. So that's why Gallows and Anderson won that match by disqualification.
Mm-hmm. Then there was the match with The New Day versus Rusev and Jinder Mahal. Now, if no one knows or watched TMZ, because they announced it on TMZ, they were going to be the new WrestleMania. They were the WrestleMania hosts for this year. So the New Day are the hosts for WrestleMania. And for a bunch of other things that they want to do, but there's too many to list, so I'm not going to go through all of it. So the New Day won by pinfall.
Yep.
There was a Cruiserweight Championship contract signing for Fastlane with Jack Gallagher and Neville. Of course, we all know these contract signings always go the same, so we're not really going to get into too much detail on the contract signing. The next match was a women's match, but we all know that this match is, just to promote kind of Nia Jax's power. So it's Nia Jax versus Sarah Pierce.
And she was a hometown wrestler.
Yeah. We all know who won that one.
Nia Jax by pinfall.
Exactly.
Okay. Bayley addressed about what Charlotte. They were saying Charlotte, Bayley won that match by cheating. But that's why Stephanie tried to take the title away from her.
Here's what happened. Charlotte pretty much wrote on Twitter, Bayley needs to do the right thing. If she's the person that she says she is, she will relinquish the title and give it to me. Back to me. Now the thing is that she has no right to say that because technically Dana Brooke came out for Charlotte that day. So if she would have won by Dana Brooke, no one would have had a problem with it. But because it was Bayley who won because Sasha helped her, all of a sudden it became a big deal. Bailey looked like she was gonna give it up. And she went around and said, "No way." So there was no way she was giving it up. So Bailey kept her title. And Charlotte came out and decided, "Oh, well, we're gonna do a match." Well, she says that she wants her rematch at Fastlane, which is what they're gonna do.
Well, the match
That they
had that night, and it was Sasha Banks was there, trying to help out Bailey.
Mm-hmm.
It was Bailey,
Sasha Banks versus Charlotte. Bailey was up by the announce table.
Yep.
And so the match is going great, and then who else tries to interfere again but Dana Brooke?
Yep.
So, since Bailey was doing nothing, decided to get in there and grab her before anything happened.
All right. So Sasha Banks
Won by submission.
Well, we have a new class of former Hall of Famer. Just got adopted this couple weeks.
New Hall of Famer for class of 2017. None other than
Diamonds.
It's DDP.
That's cool.
I freaking love that guy.
All right. Then the next match was Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens.
Of course. Old classic.
Again.
Everybody still likes that match.
Well, while Kevin Owens came out in the ring, Sami Zayn came out. Samoa attacked him. Again.
Samoa Joe's getting on my nerves.
Kevin Owens won by pinfall.
Mm-hmm.
Mick Foley stand up for himself.
Yeah, he pretty much told Stephanie, I had all respect for you, and this is not right. What you're doing, yeah, I understand that they disrespected you, but you deserved it because you went out there and tried to take back a title that did not deserve to be taken back from. And she pretty much told him, it would be a shame if something were to happen to you. I don't think Mick Foley's going to be GM for much longer. I think after WrestleMania, we're going to have a new GM.
I think something's going to happen.
Either that or Triple H is going to come back and be GM again. I don't know.
Well.
Brock Lesnar had an interview actually yesterday to kind of talk about what was happening with Goldberg. So, we all know that Goldberg is facing Kevin Owens. They say it's the match of the century, this and that. So, Paul Heyman pretty much said, that's not likely. The match of the century is me and Goldberg again at WrestleMania. If Goldberg were to win, then there's more incentive for me to win, which is the title. But they're saying that he may not win the title because if Kevin Owens is smart, he'll know what he's doing. But they're saying that Goldberg is kind of, I can't remember the word right now. It's kind of like downplaying Kevin Owens because kind of like how Brock Lesnar was like, all right, whatever. He's old, I can beat him, and that wasn't the case for him. So he's kind of thinking at this point Goldberg is kind of overstepping his boundary and kind of is telling everyone, okay, this is a small fry, I could beat him. So, for all we know, we can have an upset.
Well, we don't know until we see that match.
We'll have to see.
The main event was Big Show versus Braun Strowman.
No. Sorry, guys. The match was Big Show and Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman won last night.
Yeah.
You put that it was Big Show on the...
Oh. Well, sorry, guys. I made a
error.
mistake. Yeah, it was Big Show versus Braun Strowman. Before I talk about who won, that match was amazing. Yeah. It was. I never seen Braun Strowman does some amazing tricks. Big Show did some old school moves by tripping the wrestler. It was crazy.
And they both looked... when Braun Strowman... When Braun Strowman started out, he was kind of big. He lost weight. Big Show started out, we all know how Big Show looked back in the day. He was huge. he looks a lot less big. He looks great for how long he's been in the business. Very thin, he works out a lot now, so he looks really good. But anyways, so the winner of that match was Braun Strowman by pinfall. So he beat Mark Henry and Big Show. Right after that, Roman Reigns came and kind of went after him, so it was kind of like a crazy thing. And that's it.
That's it. Thank you for watching. Please like and comment.
And subscribe. And we'll see you all again next time.
See you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.